You're trying to get lean, so you've stripped your meals down to the bare, flavorless minimum. You are staring at dry chicken breasts, plain rice, and chewing on spinach leaves like rabbit. You might think this ultra-low-fat diet is making you look aesthetic, but behind the scenes, the biological cost is severe. Your energy is cratering, your mood is tanking, your libido is gone, and you are secretly crashing your testosterone levels. The fitness industry sold you a massive lie by making you terrified of dietary fats. Eating fat does not mean your body instantly turns it into belly fat. If it did, olive oil would be a controlled substance. Take a look at this chart mapping extreme low-fat diets. When your fat intake drops to zero, your body loses the raw materials it needs to function. It enters a stressed emergency state, causing this red cortisol line to spike, which directly forces your blue hormone production line to plummet into the danger zone. To keep your internal engine actually running, you need to establish a non-negotiable baseline. Roughly 30 to 35% of your daily calories must come straight from healthy fats, just to maintain proper physiological function. Notice how this cholesterol molecule physically rearranges its bonds to become testosterone. It is the raw material your body requires. This is why discarding the egg yolk is a waste. You throw away the cholesterol, vitamin D, and omega-3s needed to build those hormones. Unless you are a competitive bodybuilder strictly counting every single calorie, you need to stop throwing away the best part of the food. Secure these raw materials by eating 3 to 4 whole eggs every morning. You should also prioritize beef in your rotation. It is a wildly superior dietary choice, densely packed with essential vitamins and that wonderful cholesterol. Clinical studies measuring post-training nutrition show a massive hormonal advantage for beef. When comparing beef protein to pure carbohydrates after a workout, the beef group showed a highly favorable testosterone to cortisol ratio. That means more muscle-building hormones and fewer stress hormones circulating in your blood. The conclusion is simple. By systematically discarding dietary cholesterol from your meals, you literally discard the raw materials required to construct a masculine physique. Having raw materials is useless if your body doesn't know what to do with them. You need chemical signals to activate the process, and you can get them from the most accessible food on the planet, the common onion. Look at this diagram detailing the body's internal communication system. To begin testosterone production, the brain must fire a signal pulse called luteinizing hormone, or LH. Onions contain compounds that naturally boost this LH signal, physically triggering the gears of testosterone production to start turning. Next, audit your seafood choices. Everyone obsesses over salmon, but low-quality, farm-raised salmon is often swimming in garbage. You're far better off choosing nutrient-dense, cheaper options like sardines, mackerel, and herring to get the fish oil directly linked to higher free testosterone. If you hate fish, turn to oysters. They are a premier source of zinc, which serves a critical dual biological function. Zinc not only helps produce testosterone, but it acts as a blockade, physically intercepting testosterone and preventing it from passing through the gateway that converts it into estrogen. You also need to confront your aversion to leafy greens. Foods like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are absolutely loaded with magnesium. The biological correlation is strict. If your body is low on magnesium, your testosterone production will drop. Eat your greens or deal with the consequences. Without these specific micronutrients, zinc, magnesium, and omega-3s, your body lacks the chemical catalysts and communication system required to tell your raw materials what to do. So what happens when you crave something sweet? Put down the zero-calorie artificial syrups. You need to replace that artificial junk with foods that biologically protect the testosterone you just manufactured. Drinking pomegranate juice has been shown to increase testosterone levels by up to 24%. It does this by flooding your system with antioxidants that actively fight off systemic inflammation. You should also incorporate real, raw honey. We aren't talking about the cheap, fake sugar in the plastic grocery store bears. Authentic raw honey plays a specific role in protecting the cellular structures that manufacture your hormones. Then there is dark chocolate. But there is a strict biological rule here. It must be at least 80% cacao. Anything below that threshold is just candy masquerading as health food. This dual-axis chart explains exactly why dark chocolate is so effective. Dark chocolate is loaded with flavonoids that force this dark cortisol line to drop. Lowering that stress hormone removes the suppression on your system, allowing your testosterone levels to spike. Properly selected, nutrient-dense treats do not sabotage your goals. They act as a biological shield that protects your hormone production. All of these dietary adjustments are engineered toward a single physiological goal: achieving an anatomically precise, heavily muscled physique entirely naturally. To get there, you must abandon the starvation mindset of the rabbit diet. Intelligent, nutrient-dense fueling is the only way to optimize your internal machinery. Your long-term biological sweet spot is maintaining a body fat level between 8 and 15%. Staying lean in this specific range keeps your hormones fully optimized and consistently elevated. For practical execution, stop guessing. Use an automated food tracking app like Cal.ai to effortlessly manage your fat and protein macros, and combine that fuel with strict progressive overload in the gym. Stop fearing your food and start eating for maximum hormone optimization. If you're ready to execute this protocol and get those testosterone levels up, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below telling me which of these foods you are adding to your diet today. Train smart, eat like a boss, and I'll see you in the next one.